folks. Finally out in the morning for once. It's 28 degrees. Looks like it's not going to be too bad a day. It's supposed to be in the low 40s today, so it's going to be warmer than yesterday. Yesterday, my clothes got soaked sitting in that snowstorm the whole afternoon. So I've been driving around a little bit with the heat blasting, trying to dry this stuff off. It's not too bad right now, so hopefully this is all right. I decided to change tactics a little bit. I want to try and hunt the same area a couple of times in a row. Trying to spend more time in the spot where I know there's been deer action before. That way, even my odds, I keep jumping from one place to another place to another place, hoping that I'll get something, but it seems to be better to stay in one spot and observe it. I'm trying to do an all-day sit too. See what we see here, hopefully, because it's always tracks here in the snow in the late deer season, so something's got to be using it. It's just got to be here at the right time. Show what I have. Got a little snow this morning. I put some tinks down about 150 yards down there. And then some deer musk and some spots from that 150 yards towards me. But I'm gonna patch my bets here and try and see if something shows up here today, because usually there's tracks here all the time. We just had all snow, so we'll see what happens. Just one of the reasons, one of the many reasons I love hunting in the morning. Let me show you. Here comes the sun. It's had a lot of cloudy days this season so far, so it's nice to see some sun. There's a squirrel out there. Heard a coyote out that way. Seen some squirrels running across the road. Some birds and crows so far. And I just heard that coyote. Heard one coyote out here, quite a ways out, probably 400 or 500 yards out there. Still haven't had anything come in front of me yet here, besides squirrels and birds. Sure was nice to see the sun for a little bit anyway. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. It's a beautiful morning. Most of the snow on the trees is gone. I'm seeing some squirrels shooting across the road and some birds. That's it so far. Supposed to warm up into the 40s today, so that won't be too hard to take. Would have been nice to have that sun out longer than it was, but it was supposed to be cloudy, so I guess that was a gift this morning to have a little bit of sun. I'll just keep on keeping on, see what shows up. Do a little wind test here. It's going across to there. That's not bad. I got quite a ways to visual range. It's crossing that way, so anything that's coming in through here and even down there should be fine. It's warming up to 41 degrees already, so I think it's warm. It's supposed to get us 44, so it's not going to get much warmer, but it's definitely better than it was yesterday. That rain, that snow, my clothes are still kind of damp from that, and I had to heat crank to try and dry them out, but didn't dry far enough, I guess. But my body heat's trying to dry them out a little bit, but I'll survive. Let's crank up the heat on the way out of here and let them dry out some more. So far, just squirrels and birds, a bunch of crows. Haven't even had a vehicle come up this way, thank God. I'd have to move the truck, but we'll see. There's always been tracks on this road. One of the busiest roads I've seen for tracks, so it's gonna be here at the right time, the right place, I guess, right? Keep at it. I'm gonna stay here all day, save money on gas, not traveling all over the place. Now, a little pointer I'd like to mention that when you're watching these long straight stretches like I am here, this old tote road, I drove all the way in first, make sure nobody was here. Now I'm in an elevated position looking down, so if I shoot, it's going to be down, so, I'm not shooting straight down the road parallel with it to endanger anybody past it, but what I do notice, you see birds just gingerly flying across or something like that. Or a rabbit. I saw a rabbit the other day just gingerly hopping across. That's one thing, but if you see something shoot across real fast, then, more likely, or chances are, could have been spooked by something to make it fly across at a high rate of speed. So pay attention to those areas that things shoot across the roads at, because it could be a deer or something in there moving around and it jumped something and it took off. Especially like a partridge or a rabbit, something like that. All kinds of squirrels just run back and forth. A little, the Tweety birds and stuff will fly back and forth, but usually like the game animals, rabbits and grouse, if they whip across the road in a frenzy, then more likely something jumped them out of there. So it's a little helpful hint for somebody. I am still got nothing so far. I'll show what I'm getting. The snow's melting already. Of course, clouds moved in, so there's no more sun. Nice day, though. I wanted to show you a little way I have my thing set up here while I'm doing filming and stuff. Let me show you what I got. I like to put the GoPro up there in case I see something. That GoPro has, it's the fastest thing to turn on. It just has one button on the top. You just hit it and it'll start recording video. It takes a second or so for it to load up, but it's better than trying to monkey with this phone and stuff. But you gotta slide into the movie part of it and then get the video up and going and turn the thing sideways. I like filming with this camera, the phone, but it's just takes too many steps, especially when you're only have seconds. You gotta just do something real quick. I have my rifle right here already, so you barely have to move it to be able to slide in to aim at what you're aiming at. And right here I have a pair of binoculars, 10x42s, Nikons. They work really well. And then right here I have my laser rangefinder. Any ranges like this, I like to, see what the ranges are and use visual aids to get an idea of, just how far it is, so I can use my ballistics on my rifle that I know to figure out, hold over, how much you gotta hold up on something, how far away it is. And here I have my drink, and I have a grunt call. I really won't do any grunting until the end of the day, if I do any at all. But that is how I have my setup. I just sit out here and watch and wait. So far, nothing so far, but a lot of the snow's melted already. It's been raining off and on now, spitting a little bit. Been hearing a squirrel in there freaking out. Of course, like usual, when I want to do a video, you don't hear him anymore. But he's in there quite a ways. Something could be moving. There's a bunch of skitter trails in there. Watching down here. Clouding up some more here. Haven't seen anything. A lot of birds going back and forth and squirrels. That's about it. Doesn't even look like the same day out there that it did this morning. Let me show you. Hardly any more snow left. Clouds getting dark. Looks like rain clouds now. Starting to get a little bit of rain here again. Nothing's come out yet. I just saw Hunter way at the very end, starting to cross that corner. He saw me and turned around, so that's at least good. It's the only person I've seen all day, no trucks. Getting down to the last hour or so, hour and a half. Hopefully something comes out. It's just about up. About 30 minutes left.